one thing came across my phone, and it was when Nick Saban met with President Trump about the NIL deals and how out of control it is. And Nick Saban went to him for him to sign an executive order. In my personal opinion, for Nick Saban, I thought that was a bad move because you have athletic directors, you have presidents of all universities, you have unions, you have every ample opportunity to get this together to be able to come up with a deal to where you put a cap on these NILs and control the narrative. Why do we want to mix politics with what we do for a living? I think that damages the game. I think they're putting his influence in there. He's going to think they control sports. Leave him out of this. Nick Saban, you can do this yourself and get all the collectives together to be able to come up with some bylaws and some rules and regulations and come up with an NIL type deal to where everyone can be happy. We don't need that type of situation going on. We don't need to. It's enough going on in this world. I don't like mixing that type of politics with sports. That's our safe haven. This is where we can feel liberty to participate and play and watch the game as spectators and coaches. Let's just keep that separate because we need some type of peace. I don't like politics mixing it. Sports have enough politics as their own. We don't need that side of politics. And that's just my take for this week.
So I'll read a part of the article so Coach Colicchio can get a little bit more understanding of it. So if you didn't know,
I think it's
Coach.
easy.
Oh,
I think my answer is easy. I got a two-part. You're gonna like this one. Well, the first part is he's been doing NIL deals for the last 40 years. So he wanted to go to the president because he wanted to say what he was doing. He wanted nobody else to do it. But we had a player when I was coaching football at Elizabeth by the name of Sean Hart, who played for Saban at Michigan State. And Sean came home after his first year, and he told Jerry Moore, who was the head football coach, that Saban was trying to run him off the team. He wanted to take a scholarship. Jerry Moore gets on the phone. He tells me, sit down and I'm a teacher. I'm a young coach at the time. So just sit there. He gets Saban, yeah, it's Jerry Moore. Hey, coach, how you doing? How am I doing? I'm not doing too good. Let me tell you something, you piece of shit. I'm going to tell everybody how crooked you are and how much you cheat. He goes, Coach, I totally understand. Sean will have a scholarship here for 4 years. And that was it.
What?
I mean,
hey, this is what he said it, I didn't. And I'm telling you, what he did at Alabama, everybody keeps stroking him at Alabama. Now you got me hyped. Everybody keeps stroking him at Alabama. We know that's why he left, because he couldn't be the only one to cheat now.
Absolutely. 100%.
I mean,
just what it is.
A lot of money from dealerships.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So
Calipari ain't much different. You think he would have taken that Arkansas job if he didn't know that chicken guy that well? The chicken, Tyson Chicken, whatever. He's giving him all that money. He wouldn't have taken that job.
Yeah. At Arkansas. Do you know where Arkansas is? In Fayetteville? There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Nothing. Let me tell you something. In Fayetteville, Arkansas, because one of my partners went to school there, I went down there and visited him. You can literally play a half of football on the highway. On a major highway. There's nobody there. There's no cars.
We went there for a tour. They used to have a national Christmas tournament there every year. That was one of the biggest in the country. We went there, a Pine Bluff Classic.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Luther Wright's senior year. We went down there. That was the only loss we had in the whole season. We went 32-1. But yeah, Arkansas. The guy told us, "Don't see that road right there. Don't go walking down that road at night." I said, "How about me?" He goes, "You are Italian?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You can't go walking down that road neither." Okay, I'm staying in my room. I ain't going out of no roads. But
and those are facts.
It's different living out there. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, Calipari, when he was a young assistant coach, two of his first recruits were my high school teammates, Mike Goodson and Chris Gatlin. And
I know Chris.
I know how much time he spent in the gym. I mean, I know I was a younger guy then, but we really didn't look out for that stuff. But that guy was always around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was his first college job.
Yeah. So you got a little bit of history there, Monty. You know, this is probably before you were born or right when you were born.
Probably.
Yeah, it's some nasty things or some nasty work that was going on before that.
What'd you say? What you
Some
say?
nasty work. So it's some nasty work that was going on before all these rules, when the Prop 48s and stuff coming around. There's some nasty work going on, and these guys don't want to lose that control. That's why he went to Daddy and see if Daddy can control the narrative. No, we don't need that, and I hope they don't sit there and bow down to that bullshit, because we don't need that in sports. We just
politics has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Zero.
no.
Well,
But when you're talking about big money, politics has to come in there somewhere.
Yeah, just FYI, if you didn't know this or if you voted, the NCAA dropped a cool $250,000 to lobbyists to seize control of NIL. Good luck, folks.
See what I mean?
Good luck, folks.
See what I mean?
The war has started.
See what I mean? See when you put them in charge of it, now it's a whole big thing. Now it's something that is you're going to cause some issues now.
Yeah. And the other guy wants to stick his nose in every place, any place he can. So
yep.
he's going to stick his nose
Perfect.
in it.